Alright my friends, in the last video we have added the markup, and the only part is missing is to fill out this markup with some data. So that's what we are going to do in this video. So we can see that we need to give it the source for the image, these informations for these kind of tags, as well as some links right here. It's really straightforward, and it's really simple. Now just keep one thing in mind: any information or any data that I want to access it from this photo right here, because this photo right here, it's a present each object inside our array. So I can type photo dot the thing that I want, for example photo dot likes, photo dot created at, photo dot updated at, and that's why I'm gonna get all these informations. Let's start with the image right here on the top. So I'm gonna type source or src equal photo dot urls dot thumb. This will give me the URL for the image, and if you wanna check that, you can open one of these, and we have the URLs right here, and if I expand it, we have the thumb right here, which is the smallest version because I wanted to load it quickly. So that's why we are gonna keep it like this, and later on we are gonna change it. Whatever, let's go ahead and fill out the rest of this information. We need also an alt attribute for the image, and if you see and expand one of these, once again we have this alt description that I'm gonna use as my alt attribute. So here I'm just gonna say alt equal to photo, once again, dot alt underscore description. So this is the way that we are going to use to access any informations using this photo right here. And let's jump over to the time, which is the created time. I'm just gonna say photo dot created at. All right, so created underscore at, this is the property name. For the second one, it should say photo dot updated at, photo dot updated at, like this. And we have the likes. It is really straightforward. Just type photo dot likes. And the last one, which is the user. Now the user, it's a bit different, so let me show you. Expand one of these once again. We have the user right here, and if I expand it, we have the name. So I have to say user.name, photo.user.name. All right. So here I'm just gonna type that. I'm just gonna say photo.user.name. That will give me the name for the user. Save it, switch back, and let me minimize this one. Indeed, we have the time, the created, the updated time, we have the likes, we have the name. Now the only that part is missing is these links right here. First of all, I want the first one right here, to the first link to say the photographer name, and I'm gonna turn it to a link that will refer to the profile for this photographer. First of all, let's display the name. We already did that, so I'm just gonna say photo.user.name. all right. And for the href, what we can do, for the href attribute, what we can do, we can access the URL from the user dot this thing right here. I think we have the profile URL. We can access it right here. This is the portfolio, okay, but for the URL, I think we have this link right here. So let me see, where is the URL? Yeah, we have it right here. I have to expand the links, all right, and from the links I have this thing right here called HTML that will grab the URL for this specific user. So here we have the first I'm just gonna add the href and say it to be photo.user.links.html. That one will give me the use or the profile for this specific user. And let's go ahead and test it because I'm not sure. Okay, so we have the first one, which is the name that comes from this B, and we have the link, all right, which comes from this A, and this is the name. Okay, I'm gonna right click and choose open in a new tab. Hopefully you are gonna get the profile. Yeah, in Unsplash, very cool. we have this name right here, and it is matching the exact name right here, so we are good to go. The last A, which is we have right here, in order I'm just gonna say view image or view original image, whatever, and this needs to refer to the original URL for the image, and we can access it from photo.links.html. This will grab the URL for the image, the original image I mean. So I'm just gonna say href equal to photo.links.html. that will grab the HTML or the URL, the original URL for this image, and let's test it. Here we have view image. I'm gonna right click and choose open in a new tab, and we should be, yeah, indeed we have this image right here, and it is the exact same image, really straightforward, by the exact same photographer. Now the only part is missing is I want to get rid of this warning right here, and it is it is for cookies, it is not for our we didn't make any mistake. So up to this point we are displaying all these kind of information for all these images, really great, and the only part is missing, it is to jump over and style it. Once again we are gonna leave the style for later on, because once we write the style we will create a lot of CSS files, so we are gonna extend our project structure. But if we keep it like this until we finish the whole functionality, then we are gonna be organized. Alright, so in this video I have displayed all these informations, and it was really straightforward. Feel free to add more markup, add more information, and I have showed you where you can access all these informations. In the next video we are gonna focus on something different. Thank you my friends so much for watching. See you in the next one.